Nyeri, the situation is calm, business as usual, no protests being witnessed in Nyeri, beg your pardon. And equally, we've seen Nakuru, where, of course, protesters and police were engaging in running battles. And the most that has happened is here in the CBD, here in Nairobi, where we have seen quite a number of scuffle and, protesters engaging with the police in running battles. We've seen tear gas being lobbed. We have seen some of the protesters being injured, others being arrested. We've equally seen a police officer being injured during these particular protests. Of course, that is the situation. Businesses remain closed. Over 90% of businesses are closed across the country as business owners maintain that they do not want to make losses. They do not want destruction of property that will lead to losses. We've equally seen protesters, trying to make their way towards the upper side of Nairobi CBD. But of course, police are trying their best to ensure that this does not happen. And earlier on, when we spoke to Daniel Kariuki, and I think that is exactly where we are. We are seeing those shots. It was at Tomboya Street, where police are trying to, disperse the crowds that keep on building, trying to ensure that they do not get to the upper side of the CBD. That is the situation, the live pictures you're seeing. I want us to just listen in to find out what exactly is happening.
Mwingine kwa gari na kama amelala. Gari? Kwa hilo hadi kama amedai. Angalia hiyo. Hii hapa. Ni kwa company. Sio kama tuko live hapo. Napiga link ama what's happening? Utapiga aje link sasa hivi? Can we give a speech? Yeah? Not now. Song. You need the live, right? Yeah, not now. You need to touch the headline. Songa faster. Anchukua. Sinta. Haya, chukua. Nenda front line. Kila mtu hapa kwa shot. Niambia wewe na wewe uko mbele, shauri yako. Sio ni yako hivi. Time hapa nipigie simu. Wamepigwa na polisi. Leo. Ameua watu. Unaiona?
Nimeweka 4 sasa.
Ndio nimempata. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Unataka kufanya nini hapa? Hii si time ya kufanya nini?
Ahora hay KCP. KCI. Magari nao wanatoka pale.
watu wanaumia.
Kwenye hajafika hapa. Hiyo kwenye. Hiyo kwenye.
Kwenye.
All right, those are live pictures from Nairobi CBD, and of course you've seen others from Mombasa. That is the situation on the ground. Protesters are slowly building in numbers. I want us to now link up with Noah Kipkemboy. He's in Nairobi CBD. Noah, where are you and what is happening?
Well, actually we are on Moy Avenue, and it's quite a teary affair here. Just a few minutes, over the past 15-20 minutes, protesters were delivering coffins, and they laid them down on the road, as the viewers earlier saw. And of course, in such a situation, the police dispatched the tear gas, and that's what just happened. At this particular moment, we can see the police actually, they have collected the coffins, they have placed them behind one of their lorries to transport them from here. But so far there is that element of the lives that have been lost in the protest. I think that was the symbolic meaning of these protesters coming with coffins all the way to Moy Avenue before being dispersed. So far currently, if you have the pictures on Moy Avenue, we have the Boda guys just killed. And at the same time, we are seeing a lot of actually canisters, tear gas canisters being delivered from the other street. We have presence of police over here, heavy. And actually, it's not an easy place to be, very teary. As you can see there, the police are just trying to disperse as many people as possible. When they see a formation of gathering rather of people mounting up, they throw tear gas in that street. But from the other side, the protesters have so far been taking, I think it's a movement around the city. One moment happening on Moy Avenue, the other time we are on Didan Kimathi Street down there. So currently as it is, sort of a wave up and down. We see an element of high activity in some places, like the coffins. I don't know where they came from, Ashley. All of a sudden, we just saw a number of coffins being delivered there. So there you experience a high, and after the police do their tear gas activity, again, we have people dispersing. But what is evident on the ground right now is that numbers keep swelling. Numbers is growing. But also a lot of people I see a lot of border people still, if you need border services, you can get those services here amidst this difficulty in movement. But so far, town is not a place that you would encourage anyone to come. I've seen also a few matatus coming in. I can say there's a matatu there that is coming in. And I don't know who are the guys in the matatu, but a few arrests here and there at the same time. Earlier on, I was down there at Archives, and we saw an element of people just boarding matatus to head home. I think there were some Kenyans that are optimistic, or some had come for this protest and decided to leave. So there are matatus that are filling and leaving town, but very, very minimal motor activities, more of young people gathering, shouting. At the same time, police just try to make sure that people are not amassing as many as they could. But as it stands, Ashley, we are here at Moy Avenue, and it is actually this is the protest. Remember that it has grown to become bigger than the finance bill. Now it is addressing bigger issues. The finance bill was just the entry point. People call it the trigger. The men in blue, today they are men in green, the police handling it. So far, people just standing around. Less there is that element of people gathering too much, that's when we see tear gas canisters being disposed. But as it is, Ashley, so far a wave of activities up and down. Early on, actually we saw one, I think it was almost close to 45 minutes ago, one of the policemen was hurt, his hand, he was taken in. We also saw one actually journalist was hurt on the leg, was taken and taken care of in terms of medication. Early on also I realized during the run around, there was one young lady who was really hurt. Unfortunately, what happened is that they had to use a boda to evacuate her from where she is to get medical help. So a lot happening in the CBD. Of course, we'll be giving you updates as they come. But currently where we are, it's now sort of calmed down for a moment. Ashley, is it still waters that run deep or the calm before the storm? As it is, time is telling it shortly. But back to the studio.
Stay with me. Earlier on, we were doing a spot check and we were seeing major roads were closed, as we've seen with Waiyaki. I don't know if you're privy to what exactly the situation is on Thika Road.
In terms of road access into the CBD, there's no much movement of cars coming in. Earlier on, my colleague Mogire was up on Waiyaki Way. There was a myriad of activities up there, but it ended up coming down. Currently, as it stands, there's no much movement coming into the CBD, Ashley. So in terms of even the number of people coming into the city center, it is actually something that needs to be enunciated and see how people are coming in. I've seen some people arriving in Boda, so a few of them, but the numbers are swelling as it is. No much movement into the city, but the numbers are increasing. And also Ashley, we can see in the building, like one of the incidents that was happening on the street, actually there was a Boda guy who happened to swerve and fall, and he was being arrested, being carried into the police car, and we could hear people shouting from the buildings like, no, stop it. So we also have a lot of people just going up the building to at least protect themselves. I think early in the morning, I was at Round Nation Center, and there was a tear gas canister thrown our way, and we had to enter into the Western Union offices, and we locked ourselves in there for almost 20, 30 minutes. Some of the protesters, the police were outside. So it seems to be wavy. And as you know, the protest is sort of uncoordinated at a distance. So there is no clear way where people are coming in, where are going out. But if you're within the city, you can control the numbers coming up, Ashley. And the police are also trying to contain the situation as it is. A lot of sneezing around here. Some people apparently are allergic to tear gas, Ashley. For me, I've